In this video, we are going to see how to draw ellipse by a rectangle or oblong method. See the question. Draw an ellipse having major axis 120 mm and minor axis 75 mm by a rectangle or oblong method. Let's begin the solution. Major axis is given as 120 mm. So this will be length, and minor axis is equal to 75 mm. This will be the width to draw the rectangle. So let's draw it. Yes, so length and width. Length of rectangle is 120 mm and width is 75 mm. Now we will divide this length and width by joining the midpoints. Okay, now let's give the label on the points. This is A, B, C, and D. So this AB is our major axis and CD is the minor axis. Similarly, I will label this point as E and center point as O. Okay. So I have the segment over here as AO and AE. We have to divide these segments into 4 equal parts. Let's divide. I will mark the points. Okay, so this segment is divided into 4 parts: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Similarly, 1, 2, 3 points will divide this segment A into 4 parts: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now these points should have the same spacing. Okay, should be equispaced. For that, I know this length AB is 120 mm, so AO should be half of it, which is 60. And then again this 60 will be divided into 4 equal parts. For that, 60 divided by 4 comes 15. So the first point from A is at 15 and all the points are having equal spacing of 15 mm. Yes, now all these points are equispaced. I can remove this. Similarly, for that AE segment, but first of all, this length is 75. Half of it will be 75 by 2, that is 75 by 2, which comes as 37.5, which is again divided into 4 equal parts, that is divided by 4, which comes 9.375. So this should be 9.375, again 9.375 and 9.375. Okay, again I can delete this. So I have got the points on segment AO and AE, and now all these points are equispaced. Just we'll give the labels. How to give the labels? We have to give the labels from this point A. Okay, so this will become 1, 2, 3, 1 dash, 2 dash and 3 dash. Okay, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Similarly, 1 dash, 2 dash and 3 dash. Okay, 2 dash and 3 dash. Now what we have to do is we have to draw lines from this point C up to 1 dash, 2 dash and 3 dash. Let's do that. From C up to 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash. Similarly, from this D point, I have to connect lines up to 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. Now what I have to do is I have to extend these lines D1, D2 and D3 up to 1 dash, 2 dash and 3 dash. But the line of D1 will go only up to this 1 dash line, D2 will go only up to the 2 dash line and D3 will go up to only the 3 dash line, so that we'll get the points on these lines. Okay, so D1 goes up to 1 dash, D2 goes up to 2 dash and D3 goes up to 3 dash. Okay, so these are the points which I got now. I'll mark the points over this, and these are the points P1, P2 and P3. So these will lie on the ellipse. P1, P2 and P3. Okay, P1, P2 and P3. Fine. Similarly, whatever we have followed for this first uh, segment, we have to do it for rest 3. Okay, so that we'll get these points here as P4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Mirror entities about this line, so that I got this 3 points over here similar to P1, P2 and P3. Similarly, we'll follow it for the third and the fourth one. No problem, we'll select it. Yes, so we have got these points. Okay, now we have to draw a freehand curve, or with the help of a French curve we'll get the shape of an ellipse. And also we have to include these points A, B, C and D because they lie on major and minor axis. Okay, let's do that. Okay,